Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try to lose weight, you just can't seem to lose weight or keep it off? I know I felt that way when I was on my weight loss journey before I lost 30 pounds. I felt like I could do everything else in my life, like, my career was going well, everything else was going well in my life, but I just couldn't figure out the weight loss stuff. And it just made me feel like a failure. Like, why could other people do it, but I couldn't do it? Maybe you feel like something is holding you back when you're doing everything right. Well, what if I told you that the biggest thing standing in your way isn't your diet or your workout plan, but it's actually your mindset? Well, stick around because today I'm going to be sharing 3 mindset shifts that will help you to transform your weight loss efforts and help you to finally see the results that you've been craving. The truth is, your thoughts and beliefs are the most powerful tools that you have to either help you to lose weight or hinder your weight loss efforts. And I definitely discovered this during my weight loss journey. When I think back to my weight loss journey and some of the things I used to say to myself when I looked at myself in the mirror, I wouldn't even say that to my worst enemy. And whenever I talk about this, even though it's 10 years ago, it still sometimes feels like yesterday, and I get really emotional about it because I know there's a lot of women that are beating themselves up because they're not able to lose that weight. And one of you might actually be watching this video right now. Give me a second. This is actually why I created my brand Food Swap Foodie, because for me, Food Swap Foodie, it wasn't just about swapping out ingredients, it was also about swapping out the narrative. The narrative that's been preventing you from following and sticking to a healthy diet. And I really want to make the process of eating healthy and losing weight enjoyable for people. Because when it comes to your thoughts, if you look at things like torture, if that's what your perception is, that's what your experience is gonna be. And that's also what I learned about myself during my weight loss journey. Most people, and a lot of women, unknowingly sabotage their weight loss efforts with their thoughts. Now, it's estimated that we have about 60,000 thoughts a day, and most of those thoughts are actually negative. Our brains are wired to focus on the negative, and then those thoughts can cause us to make less than ideal food choices. Our thoughts can be one of the reasons why a stressful day can turn into an emotional eating binge. And I know, again, that was, and I'm sorry I'm talking about my experience so much, but I also just want you to see that I was where you might be right now watching this video, because when I was trying to lose weight, I was doing all of the things, and I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. So I was working full time, I was going to school part-time in the evenings, I was also planning my wedding at the time, I was sitting on a charity event planning one of the largest events in the city, and I was completely stressed and overwhelmed. And because I was so stressed, a lot of times I turned to food to soothe my emotions. Stress can be one of the reasons why you start to make a little bit of progress and then you have a bad day, and then all of a sudden you find yourself diving face first into a Papa John's pizza or a pint of ice cream. But what if I told you you have the power to change this? Your mindset dictates your choices. So now let's start to unpack the 3 mindset shifts that you need to start making to help you to finally see those results in your health and on your weight loss journey that you've been longing for. And if you're ready to take this even further, I want to invite you to join my Healthy Eating Challenge, where you'll learn how to crush food cravings, stop overeating, and finally lose weight without giving up your favorite foods. You'll also learn even more mindset shifts to help you to make powerful changes and lasting results with your health. The link is in the description. Okay, so let's get into those 3 mindset shifts that you need to start making to help you to finally lose weight and see those results that you've been longing for. Number 1, your beliefs dictate your behavior, and your behavior dictates your health. This is something that I talk about in the Healthy Eating Challenge. I talk about how your thoughts lead to your feelings, which lead to your emotions. So for example, you might have a thought that, I'm a failure. I'll never be able to eat healthier. I'll never be able to lose weight. Then you feel the emotion of that hopelessness, maybe even feeling shame because you have been overeating. And then your actions are, you go ahead and you start eating that ice cream or the chocolate or the fries or whatever that food is that you typically crave for. Here's what you need to understand. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you believe that you're someone that always fails at dieting, then you'll unconsciously act in ways to confirm that belief. If you believe that you have no willpower, if you keep saying over and over again, I have no willpower, I have no self-control, then guess what? That's exactly what's gonna happen. But here's the good news. Beliefs can change. Ask yourself, what do I believe about myself and my ability to lose weight? I want you to just think about that for a moment, even if you need to pause the video. Do I believe I'm destined to be overweight because of my family history? This is also something I hear from my clients quite a lot. Do I believe that I lack self-control? This is also something I keep hearing women saying over and over and over again. I just have no control around certain foods. These beliefs are not facts. They're just thoughts that you've repeated over and over again that they actually feel like truth. Number 2, your brain affects the chemicals in your brain and how your body functions. Negative self-talk, it does more than just make you feel bad. It actually changes the chemistry in your body. When you attack yourself with thoughts like, I'll never lose weight, or I have no self-control, your body enters into a stress response, releasing more cortisol, which will make it even harder for you to lose weight. Chronically high cortisol levels lead to weight gain, increased appetite, and increased cravings. Your body has 37 trillion cells. So the question becomes, are you cheering those cells on with loving thoughts, or are you verbally abusing them and making it even harder for you to lose weight? The way you speak to yourself matters. And if you're serious about rewiring your mindset, then I want to invite you to join my healthy eating challenge. You'll learn the mindset shifts that will help you to stop overeating, crush cravings, and finally start to see the results that you've been looking for. The link is in the description if you want to learn more. Mindset shift number 3, your beliefs are changeable. This is the good news. The great thing about beliefs, you can change them. One of the most powerful things I did on my weight loss journey was visualizing my future self. And I think I talked about this in my book Unbreakable. I don't know if I've ever shared this on YouTube before, and I hesitate to share this too, but I'll share it. Okay, so I really focused on visualization. So one of the things I hated the most on my weight loss journey was cardio. Man, I could not stand cardio. And to this day, I do not like cardio, okay? So I'd be at the gym, I'd be on the treadmill, and as I'm on the treadmill, I am visualizing my future self. But what I also was visualizing was Beyonce, okay? Bear with me. So there was this magazine I was reading, I think it was like People magazine or something. And it was Beyonce walking on the beach, and she had on this yellow bikini. I wish I could find this photo, and I'm gonna put it up here if I can find it, but she was wearing like this yellow bikini. She was walking on the beach and she just looked so toned and fit. It wasn't skinny. She was like toned and she was fit, and I was like, that is what I'm going for. That is what I want. That's what I'm looking for. And so when it comes to like losing weight or achieving your health goals, I really want you to start visualizing your future self. And in fact, you can even tell yourself, I'm doing this for my future self. I also pictured myself wearing the clothes that I loved and feeling confident whenever I walked into a room. So let's do this together right now. So I just want you to just close your eyes for a minute. Close your eyes and imagine that you've already achieved your health goal. What is your future self doing? What are the daily habits she has? What is she eating every day? What choices are you making? How are you moving your body? Again, I really want you to close your eyes and visualize this. There is so much power in visualization. Now, I want you to open your eyes and I want you to start showing up as that person today. Even if it's just one small action. Choose a nourishing meal. Start moving your body, even if it's just for 5 minutes. Start now. You know, this is the question I always get asked is, how do I get started? You just start. Just start with something small. Like, I hated exercise when I was on my weight loss journey. So what did I do? I grabbed a skipping rope. I think it was from Woolco at the time, or Walmart. Actually, Walmart wasn't even here in Canada yet, so I can't even remember what store it was, but I grabbed the skipping rope. I went out in my backyard and I started skipping for 5 minutes in the morning before I went to work, because that was when I was in corporate, right? That's how I started exercising. Just 5 minutes, okay? Or I would just do like maybe 10 push-ups. Again, 5 minutes. That's all I did. And I just kept building it up from there. So I want you to start thinking about that. What is your next healthy meal gonna be? Okay, if you're watching this in the morning, maybe you're making something healthy at dinner. If you're watching this at dinner time, maybe you're making a healthy breakfast tomorrow morning. And in fact, in the comments, I want you to let me know what that nourishing healthy meal is gonna be. All right, so now I have a bonus tip for you. Beware of black and white thinking. One of the biggest traps with weight loss is all or nothing thinking. You know the thought, well, I've messed up already today, so I might as well go all in. So I already had some ice cream, so I might as well just have another scoop. Does this sound familiar to you at all? This thought pattern keeps you stuck in the cycle of dieting and binging. This type of thinking, all or nothing thinking or black and white thinking, it's known as a cognitive distortion. And I actually love talking about this, so if you want me to create a a video on that so you can learn a little bit more, then let me know in the comments. Cognitive distortions can be a major reason why you're not losing weight. This is why in my healthy eating challenge, I talk a lot about mindset in addition to healthy swaps that you can make to help you to eat healthier. And if you've ever wondered why you're always hungry and why you're craving sugar, then I break it all down for you in my next video.